AI is rewriting the rule book for, well, pretty much everything. So, what does that mean for a continent of 1.5 billion people? Well, the African Union has an answer, and it's a bold one, a continent wide strategy to harness AI for its own transformation. So, let's really dig into this ambitious plan. You see, at the heart of this whole thing, it isn't just about circuits and code, it's about partnership. The big idea is a human centric approach, where AI is a tool that's really designed to boost our own capabilities and solve uniquely African challenges. And make no mistake, the vision here is huge. The African Union sees AI as more than just an economic tool. They see it as a true catalyst for a continental renaissance, aiming to reshape societies and cultures right from the ground up. To really get why this is so urgent, we've got to zoom out and look at the global picture. The AI revolution isn't coming. It's already here, and it is happening at an absolutely incredible scale. I mean, just try to wrap your head around the sheer economic force we're talking about. Projections show that AI could pump a staggering $15.7 trillion into the global economy by 2030. The stakes just couldn't be higher. And that brings us right to this critical crossroads for Africa. With this massive global boom, the continent is facing both a monumental opportunity and, a very real risk of being left behind. The potential prize for the continent, it's absolutely enormous. That same research estimates that AI could contribute up to $1.5 trillion to Africa's economy. We're not just talking about growth, that's truly transformational potential. But here's the challenge, what some are calling the AI divide. The potential is huge, but right now, Africa has the fewest active AI players compared to global leaders like the US and China. Closing this gap? That's the central mission of this whole strategy. And, this isn't just about the money, not by a long shot. The strategy takes a hard look at a whole host of risks. Things like the environmental cost of running all those data centers, the real danger of algorithmic bias, the threat of misinformation, and the absolutely critical need to protect Africa's incredibly diverse indigenous knowledge. Okay, so you've got this huge opportunity on one hand and some serious risks on the other. How do you navigate that? Well, let's get into the core of the AU's continental AI strategy. When you boil it all down, the mission is pretty clear. It's about three things: harnessing the power of AI, managing the risks that come with it, and, this is the crucial part, building up the homegrown skills and capabilities so that every single member state can participate and benefit. And what really makes this stand out are the guiding principles. They make it uniquely African. That local first idea, it's absolutely key. This isn't about importing solutions from somewhere else. It's about building African solutions for African challenges. The focus is squarely on people, human rights, and embracing the continent's incredible diversity. Of course, a vision is one thing, but a plan is something else entirely. So how do they turn this vision into reality? Let's break down the blueprint, which is built around three main pillars. All right, pillar one, think of this as laying the foundation. I mean, you can't build a skyscraper on sand, right? You need the right infrastructure, you need access to data, and you need a skilled population to make any of this work. And wow, when you look at the numbers, you see just how important this is. Right now, Africa is home to less than 2% of the world's large-scale data centers. So, you can see why building this foundational compute power is priority number one. Okay, so once that foundation is in place, you get to pillar two, fueling the engine. This is all about driving AI adoption in the most critical sectors and nurturing a vibrant startup ecosystem all across the continent. And this is where it gets really exciting, because it's about applying AI to solve actual real-world problems. We're talking about things like AI-powered crop monitoring to boost food security, getting better disease diagnostics in healthcare, creating personalized education, and building early warning systems to help fight climate change. Now, pillar three might just be the most important one for making this whole thing work in the long run. It's all about building trust, and you do that by setting the rules of the road through smart, ethical, and safe governance. So the approach here is really smart and multi-layered. It starts with what we already have, applying existing laws. Then you figure out where the gaps are. From there, it's about creating new policy frameworks and tools to assess everything, all while continuous research keeps it up to date. The key thing is that it's a living, breathing approach, not something set in stone. Okay, so we've got the foundation, the engine, and the rules. What does it all add up to? Well, the end goal here is to fundamentally reshape Africa's position on the global technology stage. And look, this isn't some far-off dream. There's a real actionable plan here. Phase 1 kicks off in 2025, and that's all about getting the groundwork done. Governance, building up capacity, and getting the funding. After a review in 2027, Phase 2 will focus on rolling out core projects across all the member states. If there's one thing to take away from all this, it's this. The ambition here is so much bigger than just using AI. It's about empowerment, it's about sovereignty, and it's about positioning the continent as a true sovereign creator in the age of artificial intelligence. So, the blueprint is there, the vision is powerful, and the clock is ticking. The big question we're all left with is, will this comprehensive strategy be the spark that empowers Africa to not just join, but to actually lead its own AI revolution?